I'd describe Harry as funny, entertaining.
Right, it's just Harry's Harry, isn't he? It's what he is. His character is all based on his personality, and that's what he is.
Funny, got a good heart and stuff, and he makes me laugh a lot.
Well, I'm a kind student at college. I'm always fun to be around.
Harry Taylor is a 16-year-old who studies catering at college. He suffers from autism, a developmental disability that affects how a person communicates with and relates to other people and how they experience the world around them. In this documentary, we will be taking a look inside Harry's mind and life, looking at how autism affects Harry and look at Harry's life from past to present day.
Autism is something that individuals are born with, and it just means that they might think maybe a different way to somebody who doesn't have autism. So with regards to how they interact with other people, they might pick up on different cues and might struggle with some body language, but they also have really passionate interests. They're very good and very creative at some things. Everybody with autism is an individual, so it's not kind of easy to explain what it is in one easy swoop, but it's something that people are born with, and it means that they think and see the world in a different way to the way that somebody without autism thinks and sees the world.
He seems to go through stages.
And he thinks that everybody's into it too.
Which they probably were, but they've moved on, and Harry tends to kind of stick with it a little bit longer than most.
He had a particular interest in Pingu. Do you remember Pingu? Where when he used to meet people, instead of saying hello or what you should say, he'd go meep, meep.
Autistic people may also experience other or undersensitivity to sounds. Touches, tastes, smells, light, colours, temperatures or pain, sounds which other people ignore or block out are unbearably loud or distracting. They can cause anxiety or even physical pain, or they may even be fascinated by lights and spinning objects.
He doesn't have so many fears now, I don't think. He doesn't like, there's a toy robot that we have, or that you had, that I bought you, and for some reason he doesn't like it when he wakes up. And he doesn't like it when he wakes up for some reason, it frightens him to death. But over the years, it used to be hand dryers,
scooters, motorbikes, anything with a loud reciprocating noise, really.
On the autistic spectrum, Harry is between mild and moderate. On the 13th of June 2000, Harry Jensen Taylor was born 9 weeks premature, 2 minutes before his non-identical brother Daniel Lewis Taylor.
Well, he was premature, and obviously he's a twin, so he was tiny and really quite poorly, needed some help breathing, and his brother needed ventilating when he was born also. He was only £2 3 ounces when he was born, and his brother £2 2 ounces when he was born. He was in hospital for 6 months, 5-6 months of his life. Well,
he was quite poorly when he was born, although initially he wasn't, but within a week or 2 weeks it became clear that he was running into a bit of trouble. And,
they found that he'd got quite a large hole in his heart, and he had to be taken to Leeds General Infirmary for open heart surgery. And then had more open heart surgery on his first birthday.
He weren't feeding properly and everything, so he took quite a bit of our time really to.
And he was tube fed.
To nurse him through.
Yeah, he was tube fed until he was about 8 months old. We never thought he'd eat, did we, properly?
Oh, you didn't.
But he's made up for it. He's certainly made up for it now.
What happened when Harry got diagnosed?
Well, I think we were just expecting it really. It's something we expected.
We already knew we were pushing for the diagnosis really to make sure that we got as much help and support with his development over the next few years.
I think that's what it was about really, getting the help we needed for him.
Because he'd been so ill, there was always be some outcome of that, some result of all the problems he got.
My autism, trying to like understand different people as well, like new friends, and like their interests as well.
You alright, Harry? You alright, sweetheart? You both fit in there? Aww.
What is the funniest thing Harry has done?
Well, there isn't a single funniest thing. He continues to amuse us by some of the things he does. But he's fell in lakes, he's dived in swimming pools fully clothed. He'll do anything if somebody's going to laugh at him.
Remember the time when lots of teaspoons were going missing?
No. Oh, yeah, of course I do, yes.
Do you remember? And then we worked out that I'd said to him, when he'd had a yoghurt, go and put that in the bin instead of just putting the yoghurt pot in the bin. He put the yoghurt pot and the spoon in the bin.
So we got to the end of a couple of weeks and we've got no spoons.
We've no spoons left.
We went on a bike ride with a few mates and stuff, and a few family members and things. So I went round the wide thing, while Harry went with Dad round the little place, the steep place. And then when we got all other end, Harry wasn't there, and we asked my dad where he were, and he said he came with me, and we all knew he ended up in lake. And one of the friends who saw him went to see him, and the first thing he said to that person was, "I'm a bit sunk."
I kind of like the caravan. It's a bit strange than being at home, but I like hanging out with my family, etc. But the sleeping bags are kind of uncomfortable.
How does it feel having a pot on?
Kind of strange, and it's coming off in a week on Tuesday, so I'm absolutely looking forward to it.
You're counting down the days?
Yeah, I've had it on for a couple of weeks, so I'm going to be having it on in a week on Tuesday.
Do you like having your pot on?
No, because the thing is, I was fine with a couple feet, and now I've got 1 foot free and 1 foot that's have a pot on.
Dad has a joke, doesn't he?
Yeah,
There he goes, "Let me out, let me out."
Yeah, he does. He always does that.
In addition to this, Harry has mild cerebral palsy. He has had extensive surgery over the years, including a pot he has on now.
Harry's family have been going on caravan holidays for more than over a decade, for at least once every term.
I'm sorry about that laughter, Mum.
What laughter?
Last night.
Why?
We were doing a try not to laugh.
Because we were trying to go to sleep, weren't we?
Yeah, me and Dad were trying to do a try not to laugh.
Try not to laugh about what?
Archie.
Why? What was he doing?
Snoring.
He enjoys going away in the caravan. He enjoyed it more when he was little. He doesn't enjoy it quite so much now, because obviously he'd much rather be at home
with his
games
because, yeah,
and other things. But
he misses his PlayStation.
When he's outside, he's quite happy. It's generally been good for him, because whenever we've gone away, it's been a bit of an adventure.
Harry goes to a youth club called Chat and Chill, which is a youth club for any Rotherham child diagnosed with autism of 13 to 25 year olds.
At Chat and Chill, we hope that we kind of create a space for teenagers with autism to come and feel safe and comfortable to be themselves, and we try and encourage children with autism to interact with each other and make friends and support them to make friendships. We play pool, we do crafts, we do all the things that you would find at any other youth group, but everybody here has autism.
I love it because he loves it.
He gets an awful lot out of it. He enjoys going.
He gets to just be himself. He doesn't have to put put on a front and be anything that he's not, because they're all autistic, but they're not all the same. Just because you're autistic doesn't mean you're exactly the same. But as soon as he comes home from the youth club, he's packing his bag ready for the week after. So yeah, well, he loves it.
Oh, yeah. I done.
What was primary and secondary school like for Harry?
Well, Harry's always enjoyed school.
School seemed to get easier as it went on. I think when he was little, the gap between him and the other kids was quite noticeable, and I think some schools and some teaching staff are better equipped to cope with that than others, and unfortunately I don't think when he was in primary school they were the best by any means, to be honest.
No, but like I said, there was one particular teaching assistant. I mean, they all loved Harry, didn't they? But some just wanted to mother Harry, and that's not particularly what we wanted for him. We wanted him to develop and learn. I think, but I suppose one thing that's always happened is those children that have tried to take advantage of Harry's funny and good nature, trying, instead of laughing with him, they're laughing at him, and him not understanding that that's what they're doing. And he always wants to please, and he does want friends. It's sort of generalised that autistic people don't, they want to spend time on their own and they're loners, but it's not necessarily true, and not for Harry, because he loves people, he loves having friends. And as he's got older now, he's in college, and he seems to have got some good friends.
More friends.
Yeah, friends that have got a similar interest to him.
Are you worried about Harry's future?
He'll be okay, provided the people around him are okay. I think the worry is that obviously at some point or other he's going to meet somebody or something that kind of takes advantage of him, but provided he's got people around him that are watching, and family and friends that are just overseeing what he's doing and what's going off, then I think he'll be fine.
I am a bit worried about the future and stuff because of people getting older, mum and dad getting older and stuff like that. 'Cause when I'm older, it feels like it will be my responsibility to make sure he is not in any danger from anything and stuff.
Put it in there. Oh! Bye-bye, Swindon. Bye-bye, Swindon. Bye-bye, Swindon.
He's a bit like Forrest Gump, is Harry. Nothing seems to faze him, he just gets on with it, and ultimately everything seems to turn out good, doesn't it? You know what I mean? So, I won't write him off just yet, not by any means, because
He's always surprising us.
he does. He just.
He's amazing.
He just gets on with it, and ultimately, I'm sure he'll be fine.
I'm kind of nervous, but I'll slowly gaining confidence, throughout the future. Meeting new people, doing work, getting some money or something like that. But, who knows?